Imagine you're at a party. Someone says something so irrational you freeze. You think, what just happened? How do they not see it? Now think about this. Could someone be thinking the same about you? They say wisdom begins with knowing what you don't know. But what if we're blind to our own foolishness? Recognizing stupidity, not just in others but in ourselves, can be the secret weapon to avoid financial ruin, toxic relationships, and a life of regrets. Today, we'll uncover 6 subtle yet dangerous signs of a stupid person. The 6th one? It might just shock you. Stick around. This could change the trajectory of your life. But before we dive in, ask yourself, are you ready to look in the mirror, or should we grab some popcorn instead? 1. They blame others for everything. You know this person, the one who always finds a scapegoat. Lost money? The economy? Failed at work? The boss had it out for me. But here's the truth. Blaming others is a psychological defense. It protects the ego but erodes growth. Fear. Here's the scary part. This mindset traps you in a cycle of failure because you never take responsibility to improve. Now think, have you ever blamed the market for not investing or the system for your lack of success? It's time to stop. But blame isn't the only invisible chain holding you back. The next sign? It's so common. It's hiding in plain sight. 2. They speak without thinking. Words are free, but they can cost you everything. Stupid people speak first and think later, if they think at all. Ever sent a text you regretted? Now imagine doing that every day of your life. What's worse, saying something dumb or staying silent and looking dumb? Trick question. Choose silence every time. Excitement. Mastering the pause before speaking doesn't just save relationships. It can make or break deals, partnerships, and even your reputation. But what's worse than reckless words? Reckless actions. And that brings us to the next sign. 3. They refuse to learn. We live in the information age, where ignorance is a choice. Stupid people resist growth. They'll say, I'm too old, or I know enough already. But the world evolves. Will you evolve with it? Urgency. Here's the danger. The cost of not learning today is compounded tomorrow. Miss a financial opportunity now, and in 10 years, you'll wonder why you're stuck. But knowledge alone isn't enough. What you do with it is even more critical. Let's talk about the next sign. 4. They lack emotional control. Anger, envy, fear. Emotions are natural, but stupidity amplifies them. When you let emotions rule, you become predictable, and predictability is weakness. Ever seen someone lose their cool over a $5 coffee mistake? Imagine how they'd handle a $5 million negotiation. Fear. The world doesn't reward emotional outbursts, it exploits them. Learn to pause, breathe, and respond instead of reacting. But let's take it deeper. Emotional control is crucial. But what happens when pride takes over? 5. They are arrogant. Confidence inspires, but arrogance isolates. Stupid people overestimate their knowledge, reject feedback, and dismiss others. Excitement. Here's the irony. The wisest people are humble because they know how much they don't know. Arrogance blinds you to opportunity. It's like walking with sunglasses in the dark. And speaking of darkness, the final sign is perhaps the most dangerous of all. 6. They ignore consequences. Short-term pleasure often leads to long-term pain. Stupid people live in the moment without considering the ripple effects. Reckless spending, impulsive decisions, these don't just cost you today, they rob you of tomorrow. Fear and urgency. Ask yourself, what are the long-term consequences of your actions? Your financial future, your health, your relationships, they all depend on the choices you make today. So, here's the truth. We've all been guilty of these signs at some point, but recognizing them is the first step to change. The line between wisdom and foolishness is thinner than we think, but the rewards of wisdom, limitless. Excitement. Imagine living a life where every decision moves you closer to wealth, success, and happiness. That life is within your grasp. It starts with the choices you make right now. If this video resonated with you, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Together, let's strive for wisdom and build the life we deserve.